this review, we're going to be looking at the Bandai Dragonstar series, cooler in its final form. These Dragonstar series figures come in really nice collector-friendly packaging. I love the matte finish of the boxing with the glossy cracks printed onto it. Nice glossy logo on top, and all the silver chrome foil lettering and outlines of the box. They even continue the silver foil on the back of the box on the different series of figures. This cooler is part of Series 16, along with Bardock and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. You have legalese on the bottom with 2 different languages. Your barcode if you need that. Toei Animation, Bandai logo. You have a Dragon Ball logo on the bottom. Dragon Stars on top. Here we have cooler in the plastic tray. You can see it comes with 2 alternate hands and the figure itself. Behind the figure in the insert is a nice blast effect if you want to display your figures in front of that. Here we have a cooler outside the plastic tray. It's a really good looking figure, especially for the price point. These are only 20 bucks. I think the new SH Figure Art version is going to be, what, 100 bucks? If you're not wanting to spend a whole lot on a Dragon Ball figure, these Dragonstar figures are really nice. They've gotten a lot better over the years. When they first started out, they were kind of, they're a little iffy. As the line has progressed, the figures have gotten a lot better. Case in point, this cooler. As I mentioned before, he comes with 2 alternate hands. They're open style pose hands or martial arts style hands. He comes packaged with 2 fist hands. The head sculpt is really nice. He's got his sinister red eyes, the helmet with the spikes to the side, the big shoulder pads, the spikes on his elbows. The detail in this figure is really, really nice. Is it nice as a SH Figure Arts? No, of course not. This is a $20 lower price point figure, but it gets the job done. As for articulation of the figure, I believe the head is on a ball joint, but with the sculpt, it's right against the neck. All you're going to get was like a swivel, but the neck actually does hinge, so you can look down this much. You can basically only look forward. Disc hinge shoulders with visible pins on the shoulders. And with Marvel Legends and other lines, normally we don't see this pin, but on the Dragonstar figures, it's been common from day one to have the pins exposed on the shoulders. But those hinge shoulders can go all the way up. It could go even farther if it wasn't for the shoulder armor. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, but you're only going to be limited to around about 90 because the forearm sculpting is kind of like a part of his body, but it's kind of like a gauntlet. But as far as you can get, wrist joints are very similar to SH Figure Arts. They have a hinged ball joint. There's a ball on the other side that rotates, so you can actually change which direction your hands actually hinge. So if you want it to be a vertical hinge, you can just rotate the joint. And if you want it to be a horizontal hinge, rotate it the opposite way. Pop the hand back on, and you got a horizontal hinge. But due to the limitations of the sculpt, how deep it sets in with the sculpt of the forearm, you still don't get a whole lot of movement. There is a diaphragm joint. That's where you get your twist. There's no lower waist twist. You can rotate at the diaphragm joint. It leans back just a little bit, forward a little bit. An articulation point that I don't normally see on other figures because of the character design. You have a hinged tail, which also rotates. It's very similar to the wrist joints. You can rotate the hinge on that. Right now it's at an angle, and it's a little stiff. I'll see if I can move it later on. For the hips, he actually has drop hinge ball joints. With those drop hinge ball joints, he can kick up this far, kick to the side, and to the back. There is a thigh rotation up at the top. Double jointed knees. There's no boot cut. The ankle joints are much like the wrist. Hinge joint with a ball peg on each side. But you can do up and down and the joint will rotate. But you can't get any pivot because the ball joint goes straight down into the foot. With this being a $20 price point, it's a lot cheaper option than going with the SH Figure Art version. Now, some others, like myself, will be wanting to pick this one up instead of spending $100 on cooler on the SH Figure Arts. I have quite a few SH Figure Arts, but I felt like I didn't really need to get SH Figure Arts cooler because he's in 2 movies and he's only in this form in 1 movie, so I didn't feel like spending like $100. So let's do a little bit of comparison and see how this cooler looks with some SH Figure Arts and some Figure Eyes and some other Dragon Star figures. Here he is next to SH Figure Arts Goku and a Bandai Figure Eyes model kit Frieza. Here he is next to SH Figure Arts Broly and a Figure Eyes First Form Frieza. Here he is next to a SH Figure Arts Lord Beerus and a Bandai Figure Eyes model kit Kid Buu. All in all, this is a great looking figure, especially for the price point. To me, I'm just going to pose them. I have a Dragon Ball Villains shelf. I'll end up just putting them on in the background. That's basically what I'll be doing if I bought the SH Figure Arts, and so this fills the spot. I like the scale. He looks good with SH Figure Arts Goku and some other figure lines. But at the $20 price point, I kind of would like to have more paint apps because they're very minimal. A little bit of shading goes a long way on a figure. But that said, I'm still happy with the figure. He's going to look good on the shelf. I'd like to thank everyone take the time to watch the review. Like, share, subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time.